bet you're asking yourself what the hell I'm doing. Why I look so stock, why I look so boring. Welcome to today's video, guys. In today's video, we are finally selling the Koyas, and we're about to put a deposit on a spicy set of 3-piece wheels. After a couple of months trying to sell these bad boys, kind of forgetting about it, thinking of keeping them, buyer has popped up, really keen to buy them. I found a set of wheels that I really want. So these are getting sold today. These will be going on for the next 3 or 4 months while the new wheels get made. And yeah, this is gonna be the ugly masterpiece. I haven't even rolled this out in the sun yet to see it with the fat wheels. And we're back to boring stock dad fitment. Oh well, it'll be sick because we'll be able to, like, once everything's wrapped here and then we got like the new wheels and everything, we'll do like a full like reveal kind of thing. I'm hella excited for that. Alrighty, now I gotta take these and go clean them. Now I was gonna say, like always, using my bead maker, but I've still left my bottle of bead maker at Jake's place in Melbourne. So this is some detailing spray that actually smelled really bad in my car, so I emptied it out. This is my bead maker bottle now. But that bad boy is clean, inside and out. Now I just gotta do this one. This is the best stuff ever, especially for when you're about to sell something, because it just makes it look so good. It's like normal. Coat everything as if it was going out of fashion. Just work it in. All right, this is really hard to do one-handed, so I'll get back to you once it's done. Boom, and just like that, this one is clean too. Now, one of the worst parts about selling these on is, even though I've had them for 6 or 7 months, look at how new these tires are still. Whoa, calm down, bro. But look, it even still says El Tenzo in the top. Like, man, these things are like brand new still. Hurts a little bit to be selling them, but oh well. They come, they go, who cares? On to the next ones, bigger and better. Alrighty, now these are all clean, time to put them in the car. It's a sad day, but I mean a good day too. At least, even though we've got a 3 or 4 month wait for new wheels, at least not like we're going to be missing any events, because there is nothing on right now. This is the perfect time to order and wait for wheels. Now I left it up on bricks with the jack there ready because I need to take the bumper back off. There's a couple mount bits that I need to fix up there. Still need to tint the driving lights. I think there was some other things I need to do just to perfectly line some things up. Yeah, so I'll do that next week, definitely. Make sure everything's perfect and lined up and fixed up. But yeah, for now, I'll load these into the car. Alrighty, so we're back. And the wheels for the wagon are completely gone. Koya, no more. So we made a little bit of money on those, which is now going on the deposit for the new wheels. And the new wheels, they actually won't even take my money or my deposit until I've measured up the brakes so they know that they'll fit. Also, so they can get perfect fitment with the PCD and also the center bore, so that it all fits perfectly the first time, which is wicked. Like, I really like how they take that. Like, most companies just take your money, ask questions later kind of thing. But no, they want to make sure it's perfect from day dot. I'm not going to mention the brand of wheels that I'm getting, but it would be very understandable that they not only have a name to protect, but everything else as well, because they're one of the biggest in the world. Alrighty, so we're going to jack up the front, start at the front end, and measure up the brakes. Yeet. Okay, so I have a total of 14 measurements to make, which is like the distance between here and here, distance between here and here, the distance between here and here, the distance between like here and here, and here and here, and all these little ones. But yeah, so they can make sure the wheel fits perfectly. So, got a couple tape measures. Let's get into it. It is now the next day, and so last night, pretty late last night, I ordered my wrap to wrap the front end, obviously, and mind-blowingly, 8 a.m. this morning, it already showed up. Like, how bizarre is that? I couldn't believe that they were already here. So we've got the wrap. We've got everything to pretty much do it. Now, one massive thing that I'm going to talk about is last night we also hit 5K subscribers. Now that is massive for me. Like, that's the first achievement, like massive achievement really in my eyes. And it's just, thank you all so much. Like, that is massive to me. Huge. I can't say enough about it. Hopefully this is just the beginning to 10K, 20K, 50K. I don't know. Let's see how far this can get. But like I said, at 5K, I was going to put some feelers out and some release, and kind of like a low-key release for some merch. The first bit, of course, is, you can't really see this, it's a camo hoodie with Picnik, Sicko, and then it's got stuff on the back too. I'm gonna do a full release video with all of the bits we got. It's mainly for winter. We got a windbreaker and 2 different jumpers. I think that's all we got.
So I'd love to see what you guys think of that. I really like them. And if you guys like them enough, then we will put them out for pre-order and then do like actually sell them. But for today, we still haven't sorted out the issues with the bonnet hinges just as of yet. Simply, we just have to source some. I didn't get some with the kit, but that's because neither of us knew that we needed them at the time. We were both winging it, even when we're taking it off the car. So once we sorted that, which will be super simple, then that's an easy half an hour job. I just need to buy some new ones, which I'm going to do. Other than that, next week we'll be wrapping the car. I reckon we should be able to smash it out in a day. But for now, at least, we're just going to start prepping, taking everything apart, and we're going to clean it all so that it's all ready to be wrapped. We're going to clean out the garage too, because I really don't want to get any dust in the wrap. There was a couple imperfections in the front end of the last time we did it, just because of the time of year we did it, and there was so much crap in the air for some reason. So I'm really going to prep it this time because I genuinely believe I'll be able to get a good finish out of this and do a good job of it. So I'm really going to prep it. May even still sand the bumper a little bit just because there's like microscopic stone chips. I want it to look perfect, mate. Absolutely perfect. So let's jump into the garage now and let's start clay barring and cleaning off the front end. Just in case you guys wanted to see it. The tape's stuck down again. So this is how you get it. You got your roll here. And it usually comes with feet if you get a large enough amount, which I did because I got over 6 meters. And then if I can get this out too, I got a wet edge squeegee. Essential. First time I tried to wrap these, Scott told me that I need to get good squeegees with felt tips. I bought some crap off eBay. He more or less laughed at me. He brought this and it was amazing. So I got one of these. So I'm going to use it now. And you do actually use this with a little bit of water so that you don't scratch the vinyl. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it in the protective coating in the box until we're literally wrapping it and cutting it up, because I wanna leave it as perfect as possible. No dust, no nothing. So yeah, let's go out and start cleaning. Alrighty, so my old man just came over and he just pretty much showed me something game-changing. And I don't know why we didn't film it while we were actually doing it, but you remember the other day in the first episode, I was freaking out about these clips. I didn't think I'd be able to get any of them out. We just freaking got absolutely everything out. So now I can paint those properly and like I can actually wrap this properly too, which is awesome, like freaking awesome. I'm still mind blown about it. And the thing about this is I genuinely believe I'm gonna be able to do a perfect job on the front end, because not only is everything super flat, but like if you look on the VE bumper, now I had like from here to here, all the way across here, all the way down here, all of this is all one piece. I have an inlay here. I have an inlay here. I have an inlay in here, inlay down here, up the sides, inlay here. But the rest of it, getting into this really deep cavity here, following all these aggressive lines all through here, back on the other side, that's all one piece. So this is like this thick here, and you got this thick down, this thick here. And like, it was a nightmare to work around. But like, at least from far away, it's not horrible. Now on the front, look, the crazy, like this is all like one edge. Like that's all so smooth. Like this is gonna be so easy to do. Knock on wood, like in my head, it looks like it's gonna be so, like, look at the thickness of the parting I have to do here. Like, I literally just have a little bit here. This should be super simple. One thing also that I was really scared about was the sensors, because they dip in here, and then you've also got the sensor that sits in a bit. Now, I knew if I just tried to wrap over it, it would end up failing. It wouldn't be able to bridge that gap forever, and it would end up coming out. But my old man, again, savior to the rescue. We popped him out. Now I can wrap into the hole and pull the wrap through the center so that it'll be perfect. And I can wrap the actual sensor itself so that it'll be perfect in there. Its own thing. I won't have to try to do any sketchy things. Like, can't believe we got it all off. Now, this car would have been on the road for a few years. There is the standard, very minor stone chipping that you get just from, like, obviously you're driving on the road. So I'm gonna actually sand that back just with some 320, because obviously I don't need any of the paint. So yeah, I don't need any of the paint. So like couple stone chips here. It's just not perfectly smooth, so just... And then boom, it's gone. Gone. Like, yeah, I'll just go through, give the whole bumper a once over just so it's 100% perfectly smooth. So all this is ready to wrap next week. Fully prep everything. Got the bonnet back up there. And then literally everything can go back properly with full assembly, and all we need to sort out still is the hinges, which are easy. They're nothing to worry about. So many people are freaking out about the hinges. Like, I don't care about the hinges. Like, that's such an easy job to do. Like, and people are treating it like, I don't know, people are losing their mind over it, which is crazy. The thing that keeps blowing my mind is the amount of people that keep saying like, oh, you should have just bought a VF, or why don't you sell it and buy a VF? Number one, I'm not doing this to make it a VF. I'm not trying to be one of those guys. I'm just doing it because it looks cool. Like, I like changing stuff. I like doing new things. This popped up. This is awesome. Of course I want to do this. I'm not trying to change this to a VF. I don't care if the interior is not a VF. I don't care if the plastic in front of the windscreen is not a VF. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. I don't know why it should bother you guys. And at the same time, like, I bought this car 4 years ago for 10 grand. So and then the devalue, appreciation, depreciation that we've gotten over the 4 years. I've driven it, I've loved it, whatever. Like, it's been its own thing. Like, people are telling me that, like, why don't you just buy a VF? Or the weirdest thing is a lot of people are saying it would have been cheaper to buy a VF. This kit cost me like roughly around $1,000. Like, even if you toss in like the wagon itself, I saved myself a minimum 10 grand. If you're not counting the wagon, you just think I'm doing it because of the front end, I'm saving myself like 15 to 20 grand. I don't know where the logic comes in that comment, why so many people are saying that. But either way, I'm going to stop rousing on that. I just felt like I was replying to so many comments that said that same thing, and I really didn't understand the logic behind it. But nonetheless, I'm going to start sanding this, prepping it, getting it clean everywhere because I want to wrap it perfectly the first time. And we should even maybe have enough wrap to redo the rear bumper, because when I got to it, I measured wrong the first time that we did it. I didn't have enough wrap. It's done in pieces, done in scraps, and it's pretty how you going. So if I have enough, I want to be able to do that again. All right, enough talking, and I'm going to sandpaper on paint and, yeah, fix it up. Alrighty. Alrighty, so if you can see, there is no real reflection now because it is matte at the front because I've sanded it all smooth. Should come out really nice. Now I'm going to clay bar it just to make sure I get all the shit off it. I may spray it down with water again, then just give it another wipe over. Then I'll clay bar it, and the front bumper should be good to go. And I'll wax and grease remover it before we actually wrap it the next week. All right, I'll get the clay bar out. So as usual, I've gotten through a lot of stuff without even showing anything. I've clay barred the entire front bumper and dried it. Just clay bar the front right guard. It is amazing. Like, really, you need to clay bar before you wrap. It is insane. I thought being like a brand-ish, newish car kind of thing, this thing would be fine, but like, boy, oh, it is so smooth now. That is insane. I always forget how good a clay bar is. Now, for the people that don't really know about clay bars or things like that, or don't really see it. All right, so I've just gotten these two lights. I'll give you a guess which one's clay barred. Yeah, obviously this one. Because obviously I need to clay bar them so I can wrap them so the wrap will stick. Now I thought like this hazing in the corner and all these stone chips, I thought they would never come off. I thought it was going to be part of the light and I'd have to wrap over it. But quick clay bar. Holy crap, look at that. All right, I'm going to put this down, keep going, and then I might wrap these because these will only take 5 seconds. I might do that a bit later. Alrighty, let's get back into this because all I really need to do is clay bar the other side. All right, so now just left to do is the bonnet. So I'll get this really wet. I'm literally just using water. And you flatten out your clay bar, knead it through. I'm only using a small bit. Might get, I don't know, I'll just hold it. Ooh, I can feel there's a lot of stuff in this. Can you hear? So listen. You can actually hear it as it's getting the stuff out. Hear there's next to nothing there? It's because I just did it. Can't believe how much is in this. more than any other panel. Look at that. It's all just on the bonnet. This was clean. Alright, you probably don't want to watch me do all of this, so I'll finish it off now, and then, yeah, I'll get back to you afterwards. Finished off clear barring the bonnet. Now we'll jump inside and we'll wrap these driving lights. Alright, let's jump into that. And boom, just like that, they're yellow. Now, if you notice, there's a shit ton coming over the sides and everything. I do that on purpose when I do things like fog lights and stuff like that, because that tucks behind where you can't see it. And like a lot of people will just trim straight to the very edge of that lens, but I like to go past it, because once it's actually clipped in and like it's against the body's then going to be pinching on those edges. So it's just making it so that it'll never come apart kind of thing. It's just one little extra precaution to make sure it's there. It's ugly past the lens, but it's allowed to be, because like I said, it'll never be seen. All right, so now these are ready to be installed. I looked at it a bit more and it looked a little bit faded, a little bit, I don't know, I wasn't completely happy with it. I remember with the VE, I did double layers. So I did another layer, as you can see on the right-hand side, and it makes it more of a golden yellow. It just makes it look a lot better. And that's just with a single another layer of it. So I'll quickly punch on another one on this left side and we'll be good to go, and I'll call it even there. So yeah, guys, that's probably going to be it for today's episode. I know it was just a little bit of a scramble getting other things mixed and matched and ready to go together. But so the main things are, not only are the wheels sold, which yes, that sucks. Once the car's wrapped and once it's all together, we're not gonna be able to see what it looked like in the coils. I know, and it pains me a little bit, but the new wheels are on their way. Technically, the deposit has been paid. The annoying thing is they take about 3 to 4 months to be made. They're custom 3-piece wheels. We got a long way ahead of us, a long road, but I'm keen because it's going to be outstanding. Never been seen on a VE, never been seen on a Commodore. I had to provide them all the measurements because they'd never made wheels for a Commodore, as far as I'm aware, or at least a VE. But yeah, the wraps here, I've began prepping. Pretty much just need wax and grease remover, and we're into it. The fog lights are done, or the daytime running lights. But yeah, other than that, let me know what you guys think about the merch down below. If you guys are keen, then we'll put it into production. But other than that, guys, I will catch you in the next one. So for all you new people, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, make sure you subscribe if you're new. Welcome aboard, join the picnic. And yeah, I'll see you on Monday at 6 p.m. Peace.
You bitching and bugging, there's nothing that we got in common. I've been out grinding and hustling, investing this paper, got tired of eating that ramen. All of my music be heat, I ain't missing a beat. I've been blessed with impeccable timing. Watch all them people who friendly, it turn into envy whenever they see that you shining. Okay, I'm back.